Welcome to the family of KAIZER. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon on our channel to be the first to get new information. Scandal in Albanian football, Tirana fans enter the field, attack the referee. The Blue and Whites drew 2-2 against Bailis, losing first place in the table, after Partizan defeated Castriot 1-4 at Elbasan Arena, taking the top spot in the table. Index Online. This result did not please Tirana fans, who after the match ended entered the field to attack referee Crichton's Meta. Initially, it was Tirana's footballers who surrounded the referee, demanding an accounting for a penalty he awarded to Bailis' team, and then numerous fans flooded the field, attempting to hit him. The 300 level will be open for the first time since 2019 to allow for more social distancing, as up to 9,000 fans will be allowed into Tropicana Field for at least the first month of the regular season. The Tampa Bay Rays will allow up to 9,000 fans to attend games at Tropicana Field for the first month of the regular season. The team will also reopen the 300 upper deck level for the first time since 2019. The team announced its ticket policy in a release Tuesday, including paperless tickets and COVID-19 measures that will be in place to ensure socially distant seating. We are excited to welcome back fans to Tropicana Field for the 2021 season, Rays president Matt Silverman said in the release. Although capacity will be limited to start, we are hopeful that conditions will continue to improve, allowing for more fans to join us as the season progresses. The team closed the 300 level in 2019, reducing capacity by between 5,000 and 6,000 fans, to just under 26,000. This was an effort to create a more intimate feeling, Silverman said at the time. Tickets will be available in socially distant pods of up to 6 seats. They will be available to the general public starting March 26 and can be purchased through the MLB Ballpark app and on the Rays website, subject to availability. Fans will be required to wear face masks, and other safety measures will be in place. In the release, the team said it will install. Even in North London, where Tottenham are already on their second manager of the season, Igor Tudor, and now trying to fight off a very real chance of relegation, Xavi Simons also has started to improve. He's 12th in the expected goals plus assists chart since the turn of the new year. So, with so many summer signings now producing for their new clubs, and with most of them joining from different leagues, it's really tempting to dig into that gigantic bag of English football clichés and declare that, well, they just needed time to settle, to get used to the pace and pressure of the Premier League, to understand that you're not in the Bundesliga anymore, Hugo. Rather than doing that, though, we're going to question the premise altogether. Let's look back at recent history and answer the following question: do new Premier League players actually improve once they get used to the league, or is that just hopeful thinking? Why is Champions League so easy for Premier League teams? Top 50 USMN players of 2026 so far, ranked by club form. Ranked, top 25 manager jobs, from best to worst. How to know which transfers got better. To get an answer, I went back and looked at every major attacking signing Premier League clubs have made for players outside of England in the summer transfer window since the 2015-16 season. I put the cut-off at €15 million per data from Transfermarkt, but then subjectively added in a couple of players who also felt as if they fit the spirit of the exercise. And to define attacker, I used players listed as forwards, wingers or attacking midfielders. Why only attackers? And why only summer signings? I chose attackers because their performances are simply easier to quantify. These players are generally playing well if they're generating lots of shots and chances for their teammates, while midfielders and defenders have much more vague and context-dependent responsibilities. And I decided to only look at summer signings because January signi. Inter Milan match halted after flare hits Cremonese keeper. Cremona, Italy. Inter Milan's match at Cremonese had to be halted Sunday for a few minutes after home goalkeeper Emile Otero was struck by a flare. The incident happened at the start of the second half. Play was in the middle of the field when a flare was thrown from the away fans' sector into the penalty area, striking Otero. The game was immediately stopped and Otero rolled away in apparent pain and shock as the medical staff raced onto the field and his teammates ran to Cremonese's stricken goalkeeper. Odero was able to get up and continue, but had a cut on his right leg and appeared to be telling the medical staff that he couldn't hear from his right ear. Inter players and coach Christian Chivu pleaded with the fans to behave. Odero, who spent the 2023-24 season at Inter, turned and shook his head at the fans shortly before play resumed, 3 minutes after the incident. Leader Inter won the game 2-0 to finish the weekend 8 points clear in first. Inter took a 16th-minute lead when Lautaro Martinez sent a bullet of a header past Odero from Federico DiMarco's corner. The title favorites doubled their advantage just after the half-hour mark with a spectacular strike from Piotr Zielinski. The Poland midfielder collected Luis Enrique's infield pass 30 yards from goal, took a touch and launched a left-foot rocket into the top corner. After the firework incident, Cremonese almost pulled one, but Alessio Zerban's shot was saved by Jan Sommer. Martinez had 2 opportunities to add to Inter's lead, heading the first one over the crossbar while Odero made a fine save to keep out the second. Before he got hurt in warm-up Sunday at Nottingham Forest, it seemed as if Florian Wirtz had turned a corner. And given how terrible Liverpool looked for the first 85 minutes of that match, his recent uptick in statistics might be underselling just how important he is to his new team. But it's not only him. Since the